everybody, it's Tokkuri Yashi. Today we're going to continue with our look at State of the Elemental Teams 1 year after their implementation. Today it is the Light Elements. We're going to have a look at its functionality as a team, upgrades it's had over the last year. Who are the core units for the Light teams, focusing on Deep Quest, and Battle and Dungeon, not PvP characters, as the elemental bonuses do not apply to the PvP mode. So let's jump in and start with the Light Physical team, and it is in a pretty good place. I think the Light Physical team is one of the better teams that we have at the moment. Core units there, these are the characters that make up the core of this team. Most likely you will see one of them, if not all of them, on the team. Although I will have to say, this team looks like it's more of, there's not that many core units and there's a lot of interchangeable pieces within these fringe units. So we are going to use Labarista there with their 200% action speed buff. Probably going to be using Krajita, good for physical defense down. DP boosting there with the Liberator Nozomi, and this lyrical Refest has come a long way with the unique equipment, becoming an excellent DPS character. We also got Misato and Ameth there, who are technically magical characters, but they do work very well on, or in Misato's case, only on a physical team. Like we see here, we've got a lot of fringe characters here. Over this last year, this team hasn't actually had that many upgrades, has it? None of these characters here have been released in the last year. Some of them have had unique equipment, but none of these characters have been released within the last year. That just shows how strong this team was on its release. We have got June as a tank, this Xmas June. There are a few other tank options for this team. There are notable options that could have been made on this fringe. Nozomi here, 6-star Nozomi, is a very good tank. Can be seen quite frequently. Placed in as one of the positions. Overload Pecorino will also mention. She too is very valuable in certain circumstances. So we've got G to their 6-star for DPS. He also does a bit of TP support. Liberator Mawimi could be mentioned alongside here as a potential fringe character that we're going to be putting up on this team. We've also got Nuya Shefi, who also could have made it as a fringe unit. Very good for multiple target teams. Definitely could have been put there on a fringe unit for this team. But then we've got the Hatsune Shiori there. They maybe are used a little bit more than here, which is why I didn't put that Shefi on the team there for fringe. Roche, I'll mention, she's fallen off a lot. Maybe she will get a better setup coming up over this next year. Other fringe characters, maybe we can mention this Stage Kurumi. In Clan Battle, definitely. She's used quite a bit on these light physical teams. So another character that you want to consider to have if you're going to run a light physical team. And then right at the back, I think that's it for the light physical team. So we have got a lot of options here. We seem to have everything we need. We've got tank options, we've got action speed buffers, we've got TP, we've got DPS. We have also got some pretty good support. So over the next year, any buffs for this team are going to make it even better. Let's move over then to the light side of the magical side of the light team. And as we can see here, the selection looks a little bit smaller. I would say that this light magical team is in a very good place as well. Although it looks to be very top heavy. A lot of the characters here are core units. Definitely could do with a few upgrades over this year though. I mean, as a dedicated action speed buffer on light, I suppose we do have, and we can mention it now. Where is she? Light magic. We have got Nuya. She's 200% action speed buffer, but usually we probably end up using Eris instead of her or somebody else. Maybe Light Magic could get another 200% action speed buffer. They might just keep this Yui as is on this team. But we have got decent tanking options there. We've got Karuru, and we've also got the Angel Yori, I believe it is, that are tank options. Interchangeable. I think Crew is better on a multiple target team than the Yori, so they could have swapped and both been fringe, both been core. We leave it at that. They're on there. If you want to run this team, having both of them would be very handy to have. We have got good DPS in the likes of the New Year's Siren. We've also got Hatsune New Year's 2, very good DPS. Yui I've put on fringe, the Astral Yui. She's very good. We can't have everybody as a core unit, so that's why she's there as a fringe. I think she's maybe just a very slight step below Hatsune there. L'Ariel, core for buffing their team's magical damage as well as the damage that she does. And then we have got Nenika there. Very good support, good defense down. This team, like I said, it could maybe do with a dedicated 200% other than that New Year's Yui. We've got tanks, we've got DPS, we've got support, we've got everything we need here. So again, this is a pretty good team. Have we got any other honourable mentions that we didn't talk about on here that are not already there? I think that is about it. So that is the Light Magical team. A few updates, perhaps it might get in this next year. Maybe a little bit of filling in here and there. Because what does it really need? I think it more or less has everything that it needs. Anyway, there we go. That is the Light Elemental team. 1 year after its implementation. Let me know what you think of this Elemental team. I am Tokkuri Yashi. Thank you very much for watching. See you again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey hey.